Children, how'd you handle it? Did you handle it the way Christ did when they attacked him? Did you handle it the way Christ did when they spit in his face, took a reed, beat him upside the head? Did you handle it the same way he did? Or did you say, give me that reed and let me see how you like it? Be patient toward all men. What advice Paul gave to the church of Thessalonica? Warn them that are unruly. Comfort those that are feeble-minded. Support those that are weak. And be patient toward everybody. I wonder what kind of church we'd have if we put into practice just these 4 things. How successful would the ministries of the Clay Hill Church of God be if we had everybody's support? How much unity would there be if we were just all patient with one another? How many would be encouraged and strengthened, and how strong would we be in the Spirit if we took time to support those that are weak and comfort those that are feeble-minded? How many would still be in the house of God today that have fallen by the wayside if somebody would have come with a hand of love and compassion and said, let's come back in. Let's get back where we need to be. I'm concerned about you. I care about you. I want to see you make it. Stand with me all over the house. I always, at least in preparation, try to, how am I going to sum this up? How am I going to close this out? I was praying, I felt God directing me that the most needful thing in our lives, since we are all members of the body. It's easy when you read scriptures like this to, this one needs to listen to this, that one needs to hear that, and you can in your mind think of who it's talking to, try to guess who's guilty. But I think what better needs to happen is for each and every one of us to look at ourselves closely and say, God, have I done this? God, have I tried in love to help somebody that was going the wrong way? Or did I just turn the blind eye and say, well, they know better? When I saw somebody come in discouraged, did I make it a point for me to come by and try to say, brother, I'm praying for you. Sister, you've been in my heart, praying for you. Do what I can to comfort those that are discouraged. When I seen somebody it seemed like was struggling, was weak in faith, have I been the one to go and get up under that burden with them and say, hey, just lean over on me. Just put your weight on me. Let me support you. Let me hold you up until you're strong enough to stand on your own again. Have I been patient? Or have I been quick to judge, quick to criticize, quick to cast blame, quick to retaliate? Old sayings, probably worn out, but I'll say it again. What kind of church would the church be if every member was just like me? Well, I'd get along with all of them, I guess. I don't know if some of us would or not. I believe it's time we ought to get ourselves in an order somewhere or find a place to pray. Say, God, make me more like you'd have me to be. God, help me to be the one that'll reach out in love to that one that's veered off. How about it tonight? God, help me to be the one that sees them discouraged and is willing to reach out with words of comfort. God, let me be the one that somebody else can prop up on or lean over on. And I can support them in their moment of weakness. Oh God, help me to be patient, realizing that my brother, my sister's just as human as I am. Oh God, and you've been so patient with me, God. Let me demonstrate that kind of temperament with them. Help us, Lord. Help us, Lord, to examine self. Help us to look in the mirror tonight. See ourselves, God, and where you're calling us to be. God, these are things that you have exhorted the brethren to do. Not just the pastor, not just the evangelist that travels through, not just the Sunday school teacher. But God, this is for all of us. Help me to be what you'd have me to be.